Welcome again to another video of Radio Hispana. You know my name, you can call me Jeff if you want, I don't care. Today we're gonna talk about adjectives. Yes. Your teachers already taught you this. And yeah, first the noun and then the adjective. And yeah, it's mostly that way, but sometimes it changes. So I'm here to teach you. When the adjective comes after the noun, it's because it is introducing a new idea. It's specifying an attribute of this noun. And yeah, all the attributes specify something about the noun, but what is different? Well, when the adjectives comes before the noun, it's because you're assuming that characteristic has already been introduced. It already exists in the conversation. Great, so when I say the red cat, can I say el rojo gato? Well, not quite. See, when you're putting the adjective before the noun, it's because you are just complementing, you are giving it more importance to the noun than the adjective. So, can I say el rojo gato? Not quite. You still need to say el gato rojo. Well, you're not helping, you would say. The thing is that you still can use el rojo gato, but only in poetry or songs, and being used as a literary device. Literary device. Thank you, but do I still need to know all of this if I am not going to write some beautiful poems for the love of my life? Well, long story short, yes, you do. Have you ever heard a Hispanic trying to switch the order of the adjectives and the noun? Well, it's because we use them in real life, and it's very common, actually. Think about it this way. You're talking to your mom and your mom just says, "Tu tía tiene un carro nuevo." Your mom is introducing the idea of the car being new, so it's after the noun. Obviously, it would not be the same if your mom just skipped the part of nuevo. Get it? It would be a car, but do you know if it is new? Yeah, you're just introducing tu mamá tiene un carro nuevo. And then your mom remembers that your aunt's car is very expensive. So she says, sí, su nuevo carro es muy costoso. The idea of being new has already been introduced. So she's just complimenting the car. So it's not the same if I say the new car is, or the car is, like what car are you talking about? Is it the old one, the new one? Is it just a car that you already have? Yeah, so you are complementing the noun to specify which car is it. Though your mom could have said el carro nuevo once again, and it will be totally fine. The order of the adjectives doesn't keep you from extending the sentence, but sometimes it does, so you need to know when to complement and when to introduce. Sometimes if you don't change the order of the adjectives, the sentence would sound a little bit funky and maybe redundant, and the person that you are talking to would not be able to understand what you're saying. Sometimes by putting the adjective before the noun, it gives you a judgment and a personal point of view about the object. Also, it is very subjective, so because everything is subjective in it. Colors are not subjective, unless you're a philosopher of the 17th century that is talking about, like, what is the matter of the life, and why am I? Therefore, you cannot say el rojo gato, unless, as I already said, you are writing a beautiful poem for the love of your life, and you want to compliment that little cat of his. So, what can you put before the noun that is subjective? Everything you can argue about, obviously. Besides colors and how good your mother-in-law's food is. Well, imagine that your friend has a lot of erasers. Yeah, they are all different among them. Maybe he likes some more than others. What about they are all from different sizes? They would still be los diferentes borradores de mi amigo. But you could say, me gustan los borradores grandes de mi amigo. And you would say, why not los grandes borradores? I'll tell you that when you put the adjective before the noun, it is giving a personal judgment, something subjective. So here you're not saying the big erasers, you're saying the great erasers. And you certainly don't want to allude a parent like I did when I was in middle school, just because you wanted to say that the person was big instead of great. And I could keep talking about all these special cases where the adjectives takes a different form, like a mystical thing. So instead, I invite you to keep listening to podcasts, reading, listening to songs. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and yeah, give it a thumbs up. You know, like share it with someone that actually needs it. I actually alluded to Steve Jobs. My teacher was like, Wait, you're saying he's great? He was a parent. Like, he didn't think about other people. He just wanted all for himself. And I was like, well, he made a lot of money. And she was like, well, but that doesn't mean that he's a good person. And I was like, oh, okay. I gotta do it all again. Oh, maybe it's not. It's always the same. First, you know how this works, right? So, can I... Me equivoqué. Me equivoqué de toalla. Dang. Okay. Oye. Loss is food. Ah, food is. Ah! Good thinking. I got it right.